we are here to learn about social research methods. You may ask, what is the importance of this course? How is this going to be helpful? This course aims to provide an understanding of the nature of social phenomena, the issues involved in social research, and the ways and means of understanding and studying social reality. Thus, the emphasis is threefold. Firstly, on the study of research methods as a means of understanding social reality. Second, the tools and techniques are only instruments and not the end or goal of research. Thirdly, there are different perspectives and methods of understanding social phenomena. In this episode, we shall explore what is the meaning and scope of social research. Every society today is faced with serious social, economic and political problems which need systematic, intelligent and practical solutions. Since these problems deal with human beings who are both unpredictable and undependable in behavior, therefore, different methods become unavoidable in finding the truth. Methodology in social research has thus come to stay as an integral part of social research. Today, it is accepted that identification as well as solution of all social problems lies in extensive and proper use of social research methods. These methods help in providing theoretical frameworks, narrow down the range of facts to be studied. Curiosity or inquisitiveness is a distinctive feature of human beings like us. We are curious to know about ourselves, our institution, our environment, our planet, other planets and the universe. Whenever questions arise, we seek answers to them. Whenever we encounter problems, we try to find solutions to them. Such seeking answers and solutions are as old as human civilizations. Research seeks answer to certain questions which have not been answered so far and which depend upon human efforts. But research answers only those questions of which the answers are not available in literature. It seeks to solve only those questions of which the answers can be given on the basis of available facilities. Systematic search for an answer to a question or a solution to a problem is called research. It is simply the process of arriving at dependable solution to problems through the planned and systematic collection, analysis and interpretation of data. It is one of the most effective ways of solving scientific problems. Meaning of research. What is research? Research is devoted to find the conditions under which a certain phenomena occurs and the conditions under which it does not occur in similar circumstances. The term research is composed of two syllables, re plus search. Re means again and again and search means to find out something new. Together they form a noun describing a careful, systematic, patient study and investigation in some field of knowledge undertaken to establish facts or principles. Thus, research is a process in which a person observes the phenomena again and again and collects the data on the basis of which he draws some conclusions. This is very clear by the following. Observe the flow diagram. Thus, research means to observe the phenomena again and again from different dimensions. For example, one finds many theories of learning due to the observation from different dimensions. Research is oriented towards the discovery of relationships that exist among different phenomena of the world. It is based on the fundamental assumption that invariant relationships exist between certain antecedents and certain consequences that can be expected to follow the introduction of given antecedent. When we observe certain object or phenomena, we are often unaware of our biases. We do not question them, and so we attribute our observations entirely to the objects or phenomena being observed. It is possible to arrive at right decision on the basis of wrong answers or vice versa. This questions the process of observation. Was the observation error-free? Every method of knowing has certain limitations. While observing, are we aware of our limitations? Any study to create new knowledge or aims to increase existing fund of knowledge, may it be through observation or by other methods, is called research if it takes into account the biases, errors and limitations. As such, research may be described as systematic and critical investigation of phenomena towards increasing the stream of knowledge. Since research is systematic, we can call it as scientific one, and may be defined scientific research as a systematic and critical investigation about the natural phenomena to describe, explain and finally to understand the relations among them. Definition of research. Research simply means a search of facts, answers to questions and solutions to problems. It is a progressive investigation. It is an organized inquiry. It seeks find explanations to unexplained phenomenon, to clarify the doubtful facts and to correct the misconceived facts. How is this search made? What are the possible methods or approaches? The search for facts may be through either arbitrary or unscientific method, or it can be scientific method. Let us see what is arbitrary method. Arbitrary method. Arbitrary method of seeking answers to questions consists of imagination, opinion, belief or impression. For example, it was believed that the shape of the earth was flat. A big snake swallows sun or moon, causing solar or lunar eclipse. Similarly, we form our own impression about various phenomena and issues. The arbitrary method suffers from serious weaknesses or drawbacks. It is subjective. The finding will vary from person to person depending on his impression or imagination. It is vague and inaccurate. And what happens in scientific method, you may ask? Scientific method. This is a systematic, rational approach to seeking of facts. It eliminates the drawbacks of arbitrary method. It is objective, precise and arrives at conclusion on the basis of verifiable evidences. Therefore, search for facts should be made by scientific method rather than arbitrary method. Then only we may get verifiable and accurate facts. Hence, research is a systematic and logical study of an issue or problem or phenomenon through scientific method. An analysis of definitions given by notable authorities may reveal the proper meaning and nature of the concept of research. Kerlinger defines research as a systematic, controlled, empirical and critical investigation of hypothetical propositions about the presumed relations among natural phenomena. The term systematic, controlled, empirical and critical describe the characteristics of scientific method. Whether research needs to be an investigation of hypothetical propositions about presumed relation is debatable. Research does not always call for a hypothesis. It may also be designed to gather descriptive information on a phenomenon. EMRC defines research as any organized inquiry designed and carried out to provide information for solving a problem. This definition is an inclusive one, but it emphasizes the problem solving purpose only. Research may also aim at finding answers to questions. The Encyclopedia of Social Sciences defines research as the manipulation of generalizing to extent, correct or verify knowledge. This definition highlights the primary purpose of research as follows: arriving at generalization and the method of manipulation, which is an aspect of experimentation adopted for the purpose. John W. Best endorses the above purpose and method of research in his definition of research. He defines research as a systematic and objective analysis and recording controlled observations that may lead to development of generalization, principles or theories resulting in prediction and possibility ultimate control of events. A scientific research consists of obtaining information through empirical observation that can be used for the systematic development of logically related propositions attempting to establish causal relations among variables. Whereas Clover and Ballesley defined research as the process of systematically obtaining accurate answers to significant and pertinent questions by the use of the scientific method, gathering and interpreting information. This simple definition refers to the systematic approach and scientific method to be adopted for finding answers to pertinent. Webster's New International Dictionary defines research as a careful inquiry of examination in seeking facts or principles, a diligent investigation to ascertain something. According to Young, research is a scientific undertaking which, by means of logical and systematic techniques, aim to a. discover new facts or verify and test old facts, b. analyze their sequences, interrelationships and causal explanations, c. develop new scientific tools, concepts and theories which would facilitate reliable and valid study of human behavior. This exhaustive and all-inclusive definition specifies all the major aims of research, such as discovery of new facts, verification and testing of old facts, analysis of interrelationships and causal explanations, and development of new tools, concepts and theories. Nature of social research. From the above definitions, it is clear that research is a process for collecting, analyzing and interpreting information to answer questions. But to qualify as research, the process must have certain characteristics. It must, as far as possible, be controlled, rigorous, systematic, valid and verifiable, empirical and critical. Let us briefly examine the characteristics to understand what they mean. The object of social research is clearly the discovery of causal relationships in human behavior. It is generally acknowledged that in human behavior, as much as in natural phenomena, a large degree of measurable and predictable sets of associations occur. Social research then, like research in physical and natural sciences, seeks to establish, measure, analyze and predict these associations in their variety and intensity. Social research assumes a distinct character of its own in a significant measure when it comes to the application of scientific process. Characteristics of research in natural and physical sciences to social phenomena. Unlike physical and natural sciences, in social research, the objects are conscious and active human beings. Social research concerns with social data which are much more complex than that of the physical data. Most of the subject matter of social research is qualitative and does not admit quantitative measurement. Social research is a systematic and critical investigation into a social phenomenon. Social research is not a mere compilation but a progressive investigation. It aims at describing, interpreting and explaining a phenomenon. Social research adopts scientific method. It is objective and logical, applying possible tests to validate the measuring tools and the conclusions reached. It is based on observable experiences or empirical evidence. Social research is directed towards finding answers to pertinent questions and solutions to problems. Social research emphasizes the development of generalization, principles or theories. The purpose of social research is not to arrive at an answer, but rather one which will stand up the test of criticism. Objectives of social research. The purpose research is to discover answers to questions through the application of scientific procedures. The main aim of social research is to find out the truth which is hidden and which has not been discovered as yet. Though each research study has its own specific purpose, we may think of objectives of social research falling into a number of following broad grouping. Firstly, social research extends knowledge of human beings, social life and environment. Scientists and researchers build up wealth of knowledge through their research findings. They search answers for various types of questions: what, when, where, how and why of various phenomena and enlighten us. The bodies of knowledge have been developed by research in general and pure or fundamental research in particular. Second, social research brings to light information that might never be discovered fully during the ordinary course of life. For example, marketing research could result in discovery of new uses for an old product. Third, social research establishes generalization and general laws and contributes to theory building in various fields of knowledge. Our knowledge of separately known events is connected together to draw generalization and general laws. Law of gravitation, law of demand, the theories of consumer behavior, motivation and learning are some examples of such generalization, laws and theories. Fourth, social research verifies and tests the existing facts and theory, and these help improving our knowledge and ability to handle situations and events. Robert K. Merton argues that empirical research goes far beyond the passive role of verifying and testing theory. Research plays an active role. It performs at least 4 major functions. It initiates, it formulates, it deflects and it clarifies theory. Fifth one, general laws developed through social research may enable us to make reliable predictions of events yet to happen. Sixth one, Social research aims to analyze interrelationships between variables and to derive causal explanations, and thus enables us to have a better understanding of the world in which we are living. Seventh one, applied social research aims at finding solutions to problems, socio-economic problems such as social unrest, unemployment, poverty, health problems, human relation problems in organizations, and so on. Eighth one, it aims at developing new tools, concepts and theories for a better study of unknown phenomena. Ninth, social research aids planning and thus contributes to national development. For an instance, research, social science research in particular, aids planning the following ways. Social research brings out factual data on prevailing situations and problems for drawing up plans and schemes on a realistic basis. It uncovers needed facts on which sound decision can be made before committing resources. Studies open up the possibility of testing the validity of planning assumptions or premises. Research studies enable the planner to evaluate alternative strategies and choose the most appropriate strategy for development of the various sectors like agriculture, industry, education, health, social welfare, etc. The benefit cost evaluation studies of projects like irrigation projects throw out valuable lessons for improving the formulation of similar projects subsequently. The dissemination of research finding creates a general awareness of the country's current situation and problems among the public, which inspire them to participate in formulation and implementation of development schemes. All such possibilities can be realized provided social science research is geared to planning needs and the planners are responsive and sensitive to research findings. And the 10th, analytical studies of internal and external environment of a problem. For example, providing factual data for rational decision making, formulation of strategies and policies. Conclusion. There are several ways of collecting and understanding information and finding answers to questions. Research is one way. The difference between research and other ways of obtaining answers to the question is that in a process that is classified as research, the researcher works within a framework of set of philosophies, use methods that have been tested for validity and reliability, and attempt to be unbiased and objective. Social research has many meanings and aims, and hence has many applications. The fact that all aims at understanding of social life for further applications, predictions for planning and progress. Therefore, the researchers need to have research skills to be an effective service provider, administrator or planner. As a professional who has a responsibility to enhance professional knowledge, research skills are essential. Social research enables this. Thank you.